a lot of questions from our customers, and thanks for taking the time to ask so we can explain why we choose the foods we do for our animals, our cows. And so I wanted to share with you our nutritional program to make sure our cows are super healthy, and which makes super healthy and delicious milk for you and your family. Our cows are in green pastures every day, and they get a lot of wonderful nutrients from the green pastures. I did some studies early on and with Dr. Hubert Careyman. So that's been kind of my guide. Did you know that cows love citrus? We've got a supply here of some, looks like those cuties or mandarin. An excellent source of vitamin C for my cows, which supports their immune system. They need to be healthy this winter like we do. There's some fiber, and they actually like the flavor, so it's like a treat for them. We also give them some almond hulls. There's parts of the almond that we eat the nut, but there's the hulls is the outer part of the almond. It is excellent source of protein. Gosh, it's a lot of protein in that almond hull, and it also has a lot of fiber. We give them some canola meal. And what is a canola meal? Canola is a plant, a GMO-free plant. We actually test all of our food. We have an on-farm lab. We pride ourselves in choosing the best foods that we can to keep our cows nice and healthy. We love our cows. Every single day they're out there grazing and enjoying the sunshine and all the nutrients from the pastures. So you have some good CLAs and omega-3s and some good beta-carotene from those green grasses. But in addition to that, we also give them some dry hay or alfalfa. And as you can see, this is once was growing in a pasture. We have a lot of alfalfa growing in our pastures for them to eat fresh or green, but this has been cut, dried, baled up, and they get a little bit of this. It helps with their fiber intake and a lot of protein. They need a lot of protein for their muscles because they do a lot of walking in the pastures. We also give them some canola meal, kind of like when you buy dried kelp or seaweed or something that's been put into a powder form. That's what they get. It's very high in protein. It makes their bodies nice and strong. It's got vitamins and minerals. It's really good for them. They love it. We also give a small amount of supplemental grain. And I get a lot of questions from you guys about grain. Do we feed grain? And the answer is yes, we feed grain for a reason. It is highly advised by our herd nutritionists to offer them a source of carbohydrates so they have a well-balanced diet. Just like us, I eat carbs. I choose my carbs, so I want them to be GMO-free. I want them to be soy-free, so there's no soy, but we do choose a corn or a barley or corn and barley mixture. They love it. They eat a little bit, but it gives them an extra carbohydrate energy. So when they're out on the pasture, running around, walking back and forth, they've got a good source of energy. We love our cows so much, and we want them to be as healthy as they can be, because that means a healthy milk for you guys. I think my go-to, probably the most important thing that I have on my farm to take care of any of our cows that are sick and not doing well, or just need an immune boost, is I use garlic tincture. And when I first heard about garlic tincture, I thought, what? Garlic? But you think about it, that's a very ancient wisdom. For many centuries, we've been using garlic as a natural way to ward off illness or to return us to wellness. They say, garlic around, they used to hang garlic around the house, but there's some really true wisdom with that, because garlic has a compound in it that is a natural antibiotic. So I did a Google search, how to make my own garlic tincture, and I've been making it for about 20 years now. It's just garlic and vodka, and it's made into a tincture. Aloe vera supports their immune system. They get aloe vera. They get echinacea, belladonna, and some other homeopathic stuff to make them feel more comfortable or to support their immune system. Manuka honey is on our farm because it is really good for a certain type of bacteria. If they've got a bacterial infection or a wound, if they cut themselves, lather on some Manuka honey, and it's amazing. We also make sure our cows get lots of minerals. I'm a big fan of using essential oils as well. I use doTERRA, that's what I use for my body, and that's what I use for my cows. Tea tree is good for, sometimes they get a little bit of an irritation on their skin, and you spray some tea tree oil and it clears it up. Oil of oregano is awesome, and oil of frankincense. Our family started this dairy in 1999, my husband and I and his brothers and our children, really with the vision to make our farm the most cow happy place for a cow to be. Our entire team's focus has been rewarded with being certified humane. Everything that we have done over the last 20 years has been to put the cow first. So as people, we can be rewarded with the nutrients and this delicious food they give us, but we really feel that cows can give us food and we can give them a really great place to be and be well cared for, honored and respected and loved. We love our cows. As a certified humane dairyman, that gives me probably the single most pleasure is knowing how happy our cows are. They literally play tag with one another out in the pasture. It's like tag, you're it, and they go running. When one starts running, multiple cows join in. It's like they're just hysterical. I love our cows. I love living with them on our farm. I also love to watch the cows get moved from pasture to pasture, even though every single day they get a brand new piece of green pasture. It's pretty funny how they think that, oh wow, a green pasture, oh, and they go running. And seriously, you act like they were the first ones when the gates opened at Disneyland. They're coming to their new pasture, even though the pasture they've been on was just as green as this one. But the pasture is always greener. That is pretty hysterical. I love my cows. They're our everything, and we're so glad and honored to take care of them so you can have delicious raw milk in your house to make you healthy and happy.